I got I'm gonna open things up with a joke.
All right.
Okay.
What did Sora say when he finally became a Keyblade master?
I don't know, Justin. What did he say?
Wow, looks like I've got some big shoes to fill.
What? I did not understand that at all.
No, what? I mean, okay, you haven't played Kingdom Hearts, but you gotta know. You've seen Sora's shoes, right?
No.
That's like his whole thing. Look up Sora. Look up
he's got
Sora
some-
big shoes.
Yeah, they got some
Sora's
big shoes in the Kingdom Hearts
shoes.
universe.
Dude, this guy's got like size 20 feet or something.
Okay, what about his shoes? I see his shoes. He's got
Yeah.
some kicks.
So
Yeah,
the,
he's
joke,
got
the joke is supposed to be that like
Hey, he's
They're
saying I got
wearing-
some big
they-
shoes to fill. That's the
yeah,
joke.
That's
Because he has big feet.
Well, you know what they say about big feet? Big socks.
You know what? It's fucking whatever. It's done. It's over. Welcome to the Sofa Taters Podcast.
I have to admit, I already heard that joke because you told it to your girlfriend while I was in the car. So
Yeah, but I perfected it now. I didn't quite have the punchline down back then.
You did perfect it. It got me really good.
Oh yeah.
it's all about the delivery too, you know, right? So
Yeah, absolutely. It's not just the words, it's the way you say the words. That's comedy.
it's comedy, baby.
All right. Welcome back to the Sofa Taters Podcast, the podcast where we talk about nothing and everything. My name is Dreginy. We're going to be spending the next hour and a half, just talking our ear off, whatever the fuck we want to say. Who knows? I got my two co-hosts with me today. We got the Savage Stevo and LazyKayo. How about you guys say hi, introduce yourselves, beat your dicks a little bit?
So
Yo. That's what I'm here to do, is beat my dick out on audio.
I don't know if we're allowed to do that on YouTube, so I think I'll refrain.
I mean, it's not like there's a video for it, so I mean...
Yeah, nobody's going to know, man. Just do it and never talk about it.
Apparently, someone did that at EVO on stage.
What? Wait, what?
No,
What do you
no,
mean?
They did. So someone had a towel over his like stick, like his arcade stick, not
Oh,
stick,
yeah, okay.
on stream, and like you could see him moving, but it just looked like
He's just fiddling himself.
yeah.
Oh my god. But
I mean,
why?
maybe he was. I don't know.
Why
I don't
though?
know.
I saw you asking about this in the Discord tray, but I didn't
Yeah,
follow up with the conversation. So why hide the controller?
I have no idea. Actually, I've never seen anyone do that before. Like, I don't know. I don't understand what the benefit of that would be. Like, I guess could you? I don't think you have enough time to look over what your opponent's doing and also have time to react to it. Like, so I don't think it'd be for that reason. Like, I can't.
Like, is there like secret inputs or some shit that they're like trying to hide or something?
What game was that? Like, dude, maybe? Like, I don't know.
I'm pretty
don't
sure they
think-
were playing Street Fighter, I think.
Yeah, I don't think Street Fighter would have like a thing where because actually apparently Hungry Blocks in Smash Brothers sometimes will look up at the opponent's controller to see. So like in Smash Brothers, there's like directional influence. If you hold the stick a certain way, you'll go a different way after getting hit. So he would look at that sometimes. Street Fighter doesn't have anything like that. So like I don't understand what the purpose of that would be. I don't know.
Maybe he just wanted to make it look like he was playing with himself.
My only possible theory is that he maybe had a really inappropriate thing on picture on his our controller that the stream guys asked him to cover up.
Maybe.
Because you could
I
people
could
put
see that.
stickers and stuff. People put stickers and stuff on their controller, right? So that could be.
Yeah. Oh, maybe. I mean, that I guess could be it. But there's there's better ways of covering it up than just wearing a whole ass blanket.
Well, there was a person that had like a whole ass box too.
Oh, so the more than one person was covering the controller?
Yeah.
Oh, someone else was doing that too. I only saw the one guy
Yeah, no, I saw another person with like a whole ass box.
with a towel over it.
No, not the towel over it. There's another one where a guy was like, he had his like arcade stick in a,
Oh,
in a
are you talking
box.
about the gigantic one?
No,
Yeah.
no, not the gigantic one. That's
Oh, he
the
was hiding it in a
whack-a-mole one that I
box.
was telling you. Yeah, he was hiding it in a box.
Huh. I mean, there were 7,000 entrants at that Street Fighter tournament. There's bound to get a few weirdos, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't get it. It doesn't even, there's like no inclination of like why they would do it.
And so EVO did conclude over the weekend. I think I'm probably the only person on this podcast who would even follow that or care about it, so I guess it's not going to be a huge topic. But EVO is a fighting game tournament series that happens every year in the summer. It's in Las Vegas and features many different games of the fighting game genre.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just a big tournament. I would like to go someday, to be honest. It'd be pretty cool.
Well, the big one this year was Street Fighter 6 because it's new, right?
Yeah, Street Fighter 6 was the big new tournament, 7,000 entrants.
Damn.
Guilty Gear Strive was still pretty big, had like 2,000 entrants, and there were other games there like Tekken and Marvel vs. Capcom 3. You had a comeback
Marvel vs. Capcom 3? Why not Infinite since it's the newer one?
because
like
nobody
3
likes
better?
Infinite. Nobody likes Infinite.
Oh.
Yeah, people don't fucking like Infinite, so it's not there. They had fucking they had 3 instead because that's the one everyone loves.
Marvel v Capcom Infinite, more like Infinite L's.
And then speaking of Infinite, fucking everyone I guess forgot that like I think in that game everyone just runs DMC characters and Zero from Mega Man because you just get hit once and they just fucking kill you. You just keep switching.
Yeah, MVC3 is broken like that.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Infinite though? Why don't people like Infinite?
I think part like was the art style was really bad. Like some of the characters don't look good at all. And I don't know. I just don't think. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not entirely certain. I'm not a huge Marvel guy, but I just know that people didn't particularly like it. The only thing I can tell you is I know that people didn't like the art style and like the visuals very much. They looked pretty shitty. So.
Oh, okay.
Capcom.
Wait, did they play Did they play regular MVC3 or did they play Ultimate?
I'm not sure. It was probably Ultimate.
I think Ultimate's the more broken one, so probably that one.
Yeah.
Because that one has more. That one also has Virgil and whatnot.
Capcom was
Everyone
actually struggling
loves
with that
Devil
for
May
a
Cry.
while. Capcom was actually struggling with that for a while with like bad visuals, or bad art style, because like I think they sort of fixed it, but like Street Fighter V was a very ugly game. Like when it first came out, Ken's hair looked like he had a bunch of bananas in his hair. It was
Well,
the worst
Capcom
part.
had like a bad time around like that time. I think all their releases were pretty rough.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, like not just the fighting games either. I think they were struggling with other stuff as well.
Yeah, because that's like I think like during like the Resident Evil 6 era and all that too, right?
Oh yeah, that was during the 6th era. Well, it's good to see Capcom kind of break all that off because I know.
Well, they've had a huge resurgence.
Yeah, most recent Resident Evil games are pretty good, and Street Fighter 6 is really good. I really enjoy that game.
They had a resurgence since like the Resident Evil 2 remake, essentially.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because they just released even Mega Man's finally getting at least some love. They got the Battle Network collection.
Yeah, the Battle Network collection came out, yeah.
I totally forgot about the Battle Network collection. Oh, is that out?
Yeah, it's out.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure because my one of my coworkers keeps bugging me to buy it.
How much is it?
Oh, probably full price, I think.
Probably a full price game.
Oh, fuck that. I'm not buying it.
Well,
Just
it's
wait till
all
it goes on sale.
three of them, right? I think there's 3 of them.
Yeah, just wait till it goes on sale, I guess.
Yeah, that'll be a sale game, I think.
Yeah, definitely for sure. But yeah, I know that was a huge thing. Battle Network is $55.
Well, that's not a
The
full
Legacy
price game,
Collection.
That's not a
Yeah,
full
it's not
price
too
game,
bad.
man. Full price here is fucking $90.
True.
Yeah, Canadian dollar sucks.
Yep.
That it does.
Pretty
Digital games
shitty.
should be cheaper though, with no
Yeah,
freaking physical copies
Especially
going anywhere.
since like we discussed this a bit on the last podcast that we had, but like they're really gonna try to push over there to that too, just to like have every game like not even offer a digital or not even offer a physical thing. So they should really at least make them a bit cheaper, considering they don't have to do any of like the shipping and whatnot and stuff like that. So
Yeah, but they want to squeeze as much money as they can.
Mm-hmm.
They've been trying to go full digital for so long though, since like the Xbox One and PS4 release. Because like I think 360 was obviously still always going to be physicals, but Xbox One, when they were working on it, I had heard from sources that they wanted to go full digital, and they wanted to make it like easier of access for people though, and they couldn't sell full digital without making it sound like they were going to take like everything away, even though they didn't want to take everything away. They wanted to like make it easier for you to game share with everybody, and like you could buy one game and you could share it with like a select amount of people or whatever, is apparently what the plans were. But people got such got such in a rut about losing discs that they totally nixed all that.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
I kind of used to be on that thing too, where I would want a physical version of the game, but a lot of the games I've bought recently are digital. Even like not even just on Steam. My PC, most of my PC game library is digital. But then I've shifted that like on consoles too. Like the last two games I bought, Pikmin 4 and Street Fighter 6, I just bought them both digitally because I didn't want to go to the store and buy it. I'm just like, I can just fucking buy it right now and install it. Like,
well, there's almost no point to getting physicals now because you get a physical and then you have to install it anyways.
Yeah, and it's just taking up space in my like collection. So like I basically I'm only really interested in buying like old games style for like a collection standpoint almost.
Yes,
and also to play them on their like, I guess their intended like console and like television sometimes too if it's really old, right? So
yeah, and there's no point to having physicals now, even with constant updates anyway. So I mean, you're never playing the on release fucking copy anyways.
Yeah, with modern games, I kind of agree with that. With modern games, physicals are almost it almost just like it doesn't matter. Like it almost doesn't mean anything to have a physical version of a game because of all the updates and you still have to install it off the disc even.
Yeah, it's anything like past PS4, Xbox One kind of generation, there's no point.
At most, you're literally only getting a portion of the game on the disc. The majority of the game is still digitally digital on your console.
Yeah,
like it happens a bit less so with the Switch because the games are smaller. But like I don't remember the last time I bought a physical game for my PlayStation, and it didn't like just immediately out of the box have a 20-minute or like 30-minute install. So it's like what's the difference? I could have just stayed home and bought it off the PS Store, and at the same time it has to fucking install anyway. Like,
yeah, it also kills like midnight releases and everything. Like you're not gonna have that anymore. You might as well just pre-order it, like the digital version, and then you could pre-download it and have it ready to go. Whereas you go get the physical copy, you're gonna have to go to the store at midnight, grab it, go back home, and then download it. And depending on your internet, how long that's gonna take.
Yeah, I actually low-key forgot that like Xbox and PlayStation games still need to be installed off the disc. That's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous, but it's just the way people are building games now. They're just huge.
Yeah, I guess you're not really playing a lot of those consoles lately, Justin.
Yeah, I haven't played off a PlayStation console in a couple of years now.
We need to pick one up for Spider-Man though later this year. Couple months.
Oh my god, Spider-Man 2 is gonna be hype.
I will buy a PS5 just for Spider-Man 2, like no doubt.
Same.
I'm looking forward to that month in general. Even though like I'm looking forward to Spider-Man, but honestly, randomly, like my most anticipated game from that month is like in the Super Mario RPG remake.
Oh, dude, there's nothing random about that. That game looks great.
But it just feels weird. There's a new Spider-Man game coming out, and like, but the thing I'm most excited for is something I've already played. Technically,
isn't the new Super Mario Bros. On that same month as well? The Wonder.
I'm pretty sure Spider-Man 2 and Super Mario Bros. Wonder on the same day.
Oh my god, really?
Yes.
Holy fuck. Yo, Nintendo just knows that they don't have any that they don't share a fan base. They could just they just release their games literally any day that they want. Like Animal Crossing was on the same day as Doom Eternal.
Yeah. I think they figure it either doesn't I think they figure it either doesn't like it isn't like they don't have the same fan base, or if it does, they're just gonna buy both.
Yeah, exactly.
Which a lot of people are just gonna fucking buy both. Like they're gonna be at the store and they're gonna, well, I guess we just discussed it, they're not gonna be at the store, but they're gonna fucking download both games day one. Okay, I'm gonna download Spider-Man, install it, and download Mario, install it, and I'll just play.
Well, all big releases are usually later in the year anyways, because you want the holiday sales.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, I'm low key prepping for Super Mario Wonder right now. I'm playing new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Yeah, the Wii U one.
You really have to prep to play Wonder. Like I'm pretty sure they're all like.
Oh, I mean they're all the same, but like I'm wetting my Mario teeth right now.
No, bro, you gotta be ready, bro. He's gonna beat that game. He's gonna be the first person in the world to beat that game.
Because everyone's playing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, exactly. To be completely entirely honest with how bad I am with money, I probably won't be getting a PS5 before or by the time Spider-Man comes out.
I'm gonna try my best to have one, but we'll see.
You guys are gonna try to just come over here and play on mine, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. We'll just spend when does it come out again? In September?
October.
Fuck. If it came out like mid-September, I would just spend my 2 weeks at your place. Just do nothing but play Spider-Man.
You're just gonna come into my place and I'm like, fuck off, guys! I'm playing Street Fighter. I'm not gonna play Spider-Man right now.
Just literally unplug and take your PS5 and walk out.
But I wouldn't have installed it yet because I knew you were gonna do that.
Spider-Man 2 releases on October 20th. I'll still buy my own copy of Spider-Man.
And you can only play Street Fighter 6.
I'd still buy my own copy of Spider-Man and just install it myself.
And that's mine after you finish with it then.
That's fine. I just need to beat it.
You bring the game, I'll bring the covers, and I'll put it on the PS5.
There you go.
And the controller.
I just want to double check. So Mario Bros. Wonder and Spider-Man come out on the same day?
So Spider-Man 2 is on October 20th. And Super Mario Bros. Wonder...
October 20th. Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, I knew it was one of the Mario games. I couldn't remember if it was Wonder or if it was RPG. But yeah, it's Wonder, I guess.
And our Super Mario RPG also comes out in October?
November, I think. That's the November release.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Now we should have a game.
Speaking of that, are we getting a Pokemon game for that time of year too?
Yo, November. Whoa. Super Mario RPG Remake is coming out November 17th. That's literally Pokemon Day. Like, that's the day that the Pokemon game usually comes out.
Also 3 days before my birthday.
Do you think, do you think Game Freak's going to be happy about that?
Well, there is a Pokemon Presents tomorrow. So.
Oh, what the fuck? Really?
Yeah, it's a Pokemon Presents tomorrow. Yeah.
I didn't hear about this. What?
Yeah, and every Gen 4 fan's freaking out because they think there's going to be a new mystery dungeon.
Oh, interesting.
That's cope, guys. That's cope.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that either.
It's cope on the level of thinking that we're going to get anything about the new Hollow Knight game.
Dude, nothing is as bad as Silk Song. Like, that game is just lost.
This is fucking vaporware at this point.
Pretty much.
At least they know about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? I think.
Didn't Mystery Dungeon game come out recently?
Yeah, there was one near the Switch's release, I think, wasn't there?
Or was it a new one, or was it a remake?
They remade the game, one of them, I think.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't think there's been a new game in this series for quite some time.
Oh, they remade Rescue Team, which were the first ones.
Oh, they remade Red and Blue?
Yeah, but they
I didn't know that.
They released it as just one game though.
Rescue I'm pretty
Team
sure it's
DX.
the same. Oh, I should probably get that. I played the first ones. Those are the only ones I played.
For some reason, I thought Red and Blue were different games for Mystery Dungeon. I don't know why I thought that.
Because that's how normally it would be.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think one was on the DS and one was on the Advanced.
Yeah, isn't that how it was? There were two different ones.
Yeah, but they're both the same.
Yeah, Blue Rescue Team was DS. Why was one on the Game Boy Advance though? That's weird. Did it actually release later?
It was in the tweener years and it was in the in-between years. Jesus.
The tweener years. I mean, tweener years kind of also works.
Yeah.
The tweener years. Well, yeah, I get that. So, but interesting. What? I'm just wondering, like, I get that it was in between the two consoles, but so did they do that on purpose then, or did they release one and then they were like, oh, we want to kind of release a second one too, and so that one came out maybe like a little bit later on the DS?
No, I think they released at the same time.
Oh, okay, so they just did that on purpose?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe it was a marketing thing. Yeah, it looks like the last Mystery Dungeon game was Super Mystery Dungeon in 2015. Jesus.
It's not in the Super Nintendo?
Nah, bro. That's cap.
Jesus. Blue and Red Rescue Team released in
2005.
They released in 2006 here.
Oh, really?
September 18th, 2006. Japan was the 2005 release.
Oh, yeah, we got it almost a year after Japan. Man, I'm so glad games get localized so quickly now. They kind of just get...
like same day.
Pretty much, yeah. The localization pretty much is like at the same time as the game's being made.
I remember when you like were spoiled on almost every single Pokemon game before they came out because Japan got it first and played it, and then it came out over here.
Yeah. So we all knew what the game was like already.
Yeah, that's another thing I guess that younger people don't have to deal with anymore. So many things lost the time. I guess good things, but
Yeah, kids in this day and age don't have to know, they don't know those struggles of having to look through like Pokemon or Nintendo Power to see like what games are being translated and coming soon and whatnot. Like that shit just doesn't exist anymore.
Bro, you remember having to get official guides for like the Pokemon games?
I have one for Pokemon Gold.
I never had one for Pokemon.
You never had one for Pokemon?
Maybe I'll see if I can dig out a picture of it. You can put it up in the podcast. But yeah, I had one for Pokemon Gold. It goes for the whole game. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, I think I used one for Platinum, one of the Gen 4 games, because I was getting frustrated with one of the freaking caves or whatever. I was like, where the hell am I going? So I needed the help. But I had to get an official guide. I didn't actually get it. I just went to the Walmart and I was just like looking through it. I was like, show me how to get through this fucking thing. And then after that, I was good.
Hey, yo, show me how to get through this bitch. The only game guide I remember ever having was for Wind Waker.
Oh shit, Wind Waker?
Yeah, the game guide for Wind Waker was fucking gorgeous. Like the pages were like this super nice like high gloss, and it was all super colorful, and like the cover was like all embossed and shit. Like it was super high quality. I don't know if that's just how game guides are normally, because again, it's the only one I've ever had, so I can't compare it. But like, it was one of the nicest books I've probably ever owned.
Looked like one of those Guinness World Record books.
Pretty much. I remember as a kid, like I didn't give a shit about like the condition. I used to rip out some of the pages and like tack them to my walls.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I got some Wind Waker posters on my walls.
Nice.
Just throw the whole book up against the wall. Not even like rip out each page, just like literally the whole book as one. Just onto the wall.
Give the book a good lick so it sticks to the wall.
Oh, God. Just put that scratch and sniff Earthbound page on your wall.
Is that a real book?
That wasn't a copy of Nintendo Power, I think. Yeah, part of the reason Earthbound kind of flopped was because for some reason the advertising campaign was "This game stinks."
Oh, really? What the fuck?
So yeah.
What the fuck?
You guys have heard that before? Yeah. So like,
no, I didn't know that.
That's part of the reason it didn't catch on. Also, probably partially because like a lot of the RPGs on the Super Nintendo at that time were like really fantastical, like type, and then you just have Earthbound. It's just like more modern, I guess. So it's a really good game. It's a fantastic game.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually low-key trying to see if I could find the Wind Waker guidebook that I had on Google right now, but I actually don't see it anywhere. What the fuck?
It doesn't exist. You made it up.
No, bro, there's no way.
Why are you lying?
Why you always lying?
Oh my God, shut up.
No, that ain't me, bro. I don't lie.
No, man, I don't trust like that.
Going back to my Walmart trips, do you guys remember when they used to have like the consoles there, the demo consoles?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember those.
Having the one controller stick out and you'd have to like tilt your head all the way up to even look at the screen.
Dude, oh my God. What? Wait, McDonald's? What do you mean?
Yeah, McDonald's used to have like video game consoles in like the play place.
What the fuck was this?
I don't think that really took off too much here, but I know in the States they do for sure.
I think I remember seeing one, but yeah, it was bigger in the States where they had those.
Yeah, it was huge in the States, yeah.
I never saw that here.
Actually, when I used to travel to the States with my family, like way back in the day, well, pre-2010, I think, I guess, they still had like a GameCube like set up for in their McDonald's there.
Yeah, I think you see that sometimes. Sometimes they just don't get rid of it and it's still like sitting in there. The controllers are probably in fucking horrible shape because they're being touched by kids like eating greasy McDonald's fries and shit. And...
Well, yeah. I saw one that was a Nintendo 64 one as well that had Banjo-Kazooie, and I tried playing it, and the controller was just broken all
Oh my God.
I was so hyped. I was like, yo, Banjo-Kazooie. Walk up, the stick didn't work at all.
Oh my
Damn,
God.
that sucks.
You had to like crank it to like the very top, and like you had to like shove it to even like move an inch, and it was just awful.
You should have just broke it up and stole the game.
I debated it.
Did you actually?
Banjo-Kazooie's worth it. What do you mean?
And you didn't actually do it though? Fucking pussy.
Okay, well, it was locked behind a big contraption thing. I'm pretty sure those consoles are all demo consoles, so it's not like you're gonna get anything.
Dude, there's gotta be collectors. Gotta be collectors for
even
those.
still, that'd be really cool to own. I'd love to own a demo console like that.
I guess so, but still, takes up space.
I guess, yeah.
Damn, dude, what the fuck?
You know, I've seen like videos on YouTube, and I guess there's a Twitter account for it too. But like, it's just like videos of a guy that some guy took while he was shopping for like video games and shit in like different like time periods, like in the 90s to 2000s. Like, and it's just really interesting to like to look at. I don't know. It's like very nostalgic, but also at the same time, I think like I wonder why this guy thought to like just record himself doing this. Did he think that maybe this would be like a lost like thing to time eventually, and he would be able to like just post it on the internet and have people enjoy it?
He was from the future, that's why.
Maybe he was from the
why.
future. Maybe he was from the future. Maybe that's it. But yeah, when I see
and he's
stuff,
like, I gotta
always think about
document
that,
this.
like, yeah. But yeah, when I see stuff, that's what I think about. Like, why did he think to document this? It's good that he did, but like, I wonder what the thought process was.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe he was just a nerd documenting it, documenting
Maybe
stuff,
he was.
and people
He
were
was
like,
documenting
"What are you
himself.
doing here?"
I mean, I can see that. Like, I think nerds back in the day used to just like record themselves doing that and take pictures. And half the time, the stores didn't like because they thought you were going to sell their prices to like other competitors, which didn't make any fucking sense because couldn't they just look on a flyer and do that?
Yes,
So-
they could. That was
so-
a big thing way back in the day. Remember having to do like price matching and stuff like that?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this store had this for this sale. Can you give me that?
Yeah, and Walmart stopped that, and it was like a huge deal.
Oh, they don't do that anymore?
No, because it's like, who cares?
I saw a price match somewhere for it. I guess it wasn't Walmart then.
You can still do it at stores. It's just Walmart that I think doesn't do it now.
Fucking lame.
Well, I mean, they want to stay at top of the business. They already know they're making their money, so they don't need to try to like coerce you anymore.
Sort of speaking of Walmart, I kind of wish that Target like managed to stick around here.
At least longer than what? 2 years, I think. Not even
Yeah.
2 years.
I-
Not
I-
even
I-
2 years.
I
Target
like
literally
Target.
came and went.
Yeah, I like Target. When
You know,
went
I
there,
just didn't like
liked it.
that Target took Zellers.
Yeah, that was shitty, but
Yeah, they took Zellers and then dipped. Like, I
Yeah.
wonder if that was their game plan. They just maybe they just wanted to take down Zellers for no reason.
Walmart just said, "Hey, can you take down our one Canadian competitor and then just fucking leave?" Like,
Exactly.
If so, job well done, Target.
Maybe there was a secret closed doors deal between Target and Walmart to take out Zellers.
I mean, I guess the thought process was they would have infrastructure here already, so they didn't have to build a billion stores. They could just go move into Zellers.
Well, Zellers was already losing money at that
And
point.
they, yeah,
anyways, I think.
they were starting to like die already anyway. So I guess that was what happened there. But yeah, I wish Target stuck. With the few times I was there, I did like it. It'd be nice to have like a Walmart competitor because they don't have one here. It's just it's not like the States where they have like competitors. It's like
Yeah.
like Target. There's just fucking Walmart here. They're
The shittiest part about that was that they built that huge Target where the old football field was by Polo.
yeah.
And then it literally was like, I think 3 months before they announced that they were closing.
Oh,
Yeah, that was there
fuck.
for a few months. Then just fucking they closed and they left. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's huge. Like, it's a huge block. And what is it now? Just like tech company thing or something like that?
I think there's a
security
Marshalls
place.
in there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Marshalls and Winners, I think, are sharing it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, is that
I'm
where it
pretty sure
was?
that's yeah, there was a Target in there, like a 2-floor Target, and now it's just there's two different stores.
It was built specifically to be Target.
I
And
thought it
then,
was. I thought it was behind that where the plaza is, like where the call center and where PF Chang's is.
No, I'm pretty sure that was a Target. I was in there in one of the 3 months it was open.
Maybe. You know.
No. You're right, Justin. You're right. The Marshalls I'm thinking of is a little bit closer to Polo. Sorry. The call center thing, yeah. And then I can't remember what else is there right now. But it's, yeah, that huge place.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
It has the parking garage like underneath and everything too.
Yeah,
which was
I
supposed to be all
remember.
for Target.
I remember Target being in there. You know, I never actually made it down to a Target, so I don't even know what it was like.
It was nicer Walmart.
It was red Walmart.
Yeah,
It was a nicer Walmart, and they failed and closed.
because Canadians love Walmart, I guess.
Man, that's fucking stupid.
Walmart already had the monopoly, so it just didn't matter how big Target was.
That's dumb.
I fucking hate. Maybe I only hate Walmart because the Walmart that I most like frequently go to, like the lock for the bathroom in that fucking place has been broken for fucking years and they haven't fixed it. Like
The lock for the bathroom.
Yeah, like for one of the stalls, it's been broken for fucking years and they don't fix it. It's like, come on. How much traffic do you guys have? People using the fucking toilet and they're not gonna fix the stall? Like what?
The fuck? That's why I just don't use public bathrooms if I can avoid it.
But sometimes when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Well, just fucking take a shit in the McDonald's and the Walmart there.
There's no toilet in that one.
No, just go into like the back and shit on their food. It's gonna make no difference.
I guess that's true.
Just take a dump right into the oil vats.
It's the
I
same shit.
swear that's the sort of thing with like restaurants and like stores though. It's like the only time like a restaurant or store will have something working in full repairs if they just built it. And if something breaks, like if it's not catastrophic that they fix it, they just don't do it. It's like, okay, the customers have to just deal with this. Like
Exactly. They don't want to spend money.
Multi-billion-dollar company, so much foot traffic in this Walmart, we're just gonna keep this shit broken. Who fucking cares?
Yeah, no, they figure nobody gives a shit. They don't want to spend the money. They're like, oh, we can't afford to fix this. It's probably like a $20 fix.
We'll spend
You
the
know what
money on
annoys
that
me more?
giant. We'll spend the money on that giant floor cleaner that has a smiley face on it.
Yeah. Oh, that thing is so fucking stupid. Oh,
What annoys me more is when they have the money to fix something that is clearly just out of date. Just replace it already. But you're gonna spend like fucking $20,000 fucking repairing it every time, and then that's just like, just replace it already. We know it's outdated. But no, they're just too stubborn.
Yeah, just fucking get rid of it. Well, going back to kind of circling back to the Walmart console demo display things, I have a very specific and vivid memory. Do you guys remember Sonic Riders?
Yes.
So.
Yeah, on I used to have a copy of it for the GameCube. I think it was also on PS2 as well. But I had a copy of it on the GameCube, and I used to play it all the fucking time. And I went to Walmart one day with my mom and my family. I was pretty young, probably around 12. And one of the demo console display things there had Sonic Riders for the GameCube. And I went, oh shit, this is my jam. I walk up, there's a kid playing it. And it looked like it was his first time. It looked like it was his first time playing the game. He didn't really know what he was doing.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And like he tries a race and he loses, and I'm like, all right, I'll walk up. I'm like, yo, let me show you how it's done.
Oh no.
And I grab the controller from this kid and I blast through this track like it's nothing, because like I played the game a lot. And the kid's watching me, and I get first place easy, no problem. And I put it down. I'm like, that's how you play Sonic Riders. And the kid just turns around and walks off.
Wasn't even impressed, damn.
No, I think he was. I'm pretty sure I like insulted him.
Yeah, well, I guess you kind of did, yeah.
That's how you play it, you idiot.
Exactly.
Yeah, royal loser.
I'm sure that's exactly how he took it. I was trying to make friends. I just didn't know how to do that.
Bro, you fucking suck at this game. Let me show you how it's done. Let's be friends, bro.
Yeah, I just wanted to show him. Like, I just wanted to be like, oh, I'm good at this game that you like. Can we be friends? I don't even know if he liked it.
Just start making friends at work like that.
Watch me do your job better than you.
Yeah, watch me do this. Watch me do your job better than you. Can we be friends?
That's how I do it.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. No, I don't know why that specific memory is so vivid in my head. I think I felt like an asshole afterwards. I think that's why.
That kid was me, bro. How could you do that to me?
And I remember very specifically, it was the sand level in Sonic Story. I don't remember what it was called. It was like the fourth track or something. I actually want to look at what it was called because it's gonna bother me.
Sonic Riders is probably one of the best games that I've like never owned.
You never owned it? Oh, Sand Ruins. That's the name of the level.
No, I always came over to your place whenever I played it.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Sonic Riders was so fun. They had a couple other ones, right?
I think they only had the one Sonic Riders.
No, there was absolutely more than one.
I think there was a Wii game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they did have a sequel, actually. Sounds familiar. Oh, they have 3. Sonic Riders Zero Gravity for PS2 and Wii, and then they had Sonic Free Riders for 360.
No, really? There was one on the 360? Holy shit.
How does
Here.
How does Zero Gravity work for that game? Because wouldn't you just like float endlessly? How would you be able to go on like the board
yo,
if
Steven?
it was zero gravity?
Steven,
You're thinking too much already.
Steven, shut up.
Hey man, there's a plot hole in this game.
Oh,
Gotta point it out.
when did the PS2 when did the PS3 come out? Because
PS3 came out like
7?
Because Zero Gravity
Yes.
released on the PS2 in 2008. And that seems pretty
okay, but the PS2 you got to remember lived for like way too long.
That wasn't uncommon. Persona 4 came out on the PS2. The PS2 was already out for like a year.
You know what? That's true. There were games that came out on the PS2 that I remember being shocked actually released on the PS2. I think
The PS2 lasted from 2000 to 2013.
damn, really?
Yeah, and what the PS3 was already out since like 2007. You said
Something like that.
Yeah, I think you can you get maybe it's not so much the case nowadays, but back then, like, I mean, bigger companies will make sure that their games will like come out like before the new one releases, so like they'll time their work schedules and releases for that. But sometimes the smaller companies, it's just like if they flat out like can't afford to go on the new console, they'll just like release on the old one, and that's happened. That's what happened with some games.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or like
the PS2 was so good though. I still can't believe it
and
lasted
it was
for
still so
long.
popular at the long time.
I remember.
Well, it also lasted so long because I think the PS3 was so expensive, and we talked about that before.
$599. Giant enemy crab.
Oh, wait, what? What are you talking about?
The PS3 memes from back in the day when they announced that thing. Everyone always memed the fact that they called it like they said it was $599.
Oh, okay.
The thing that bothered me with the PS3 at the most was they used the same font as the Spider-Man 3 thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for the PS3? Yeah, dude, that bothered me so fucking much.
That was so stupid. I was like, that's the Spider-Man font.
Well, they did that on purpose. I'm pretty sure they actually I'm pretty sure they even talked about that at one point. It was supposed to be
The Spider-Man font is cool.
Yeah, they did it because it's Sony was making like a collaboration with Spider-Man. It was like a marketing thing.
Yeah. Well, Sony owns Spider-Man, right? So.
Yeah, they own the movie rights. So it was supposed to be like a collaboration. Like, oh, look, we're doing like the Spider-Man font for our game console. Like, there was some they acknowledged it at one point. I remember.
Okay.
Yeah, like it was.
They were just looking through the fonts they could use for their console, and they were like, "All I have left is Spider-Man."
Stupid fucking Sony.
Didn't get that reference.
No, I was also muted.
Damn it!
Sorry, something was going on.
I don't know, bro. I'm looking up at the last games that come out on the PS2 right now. Ultimate Ninja 5 came out on the PS2. Really?
Bro, I only knew this because every once in a while I would see like a sports game release on the PS2.
Yeah, they
and I'd be like,
they released
shit.
FIFA on the PS2 for so long. I think partially because like other countries it was still very popular.
Yeah, because I think I seen like NHL 12 and 13 release for that,
Yeah,
and I think
yeah,
I had the
I'm pretty sure they
PS4
did.
already when 12 and 13 came around.
Mhm.
No, I think I got the PS4 on 14, and then I had it for the 360 already for 11, 12, and 13, I think.
I just looked up Ultimate Ninja 5 on Google, and there's like a ROM site for it, but it has like Dragon Ball Dragon Ball like Tenkaichi 3 or whatever
Yeah.
for the picture of it. But like, I didn't
Okay.
notice that at first, and I'm like, I noticed Naruto Shippuden, and then I saw Vegeta. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is Vegeta in this game?
Can you imagine a Naruto and Dragon Ball crossover fighting game? That'd be cool,
Do you
actually.
think? Do you think
You mean
Naruto
Jump
could,
Force?
Do you think Naruto could
Sure.
talk no jutsu any of the Dragon Ball villains?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Which ones?
All of them.
No, he couldn't
Beerus.
talk. He couldn't talk no jutsu Boo.
Well, nobody could,
What are you saying?
but he could do it to Beerus for sure.
So what is it you're saying? Talk no jutsu?
So like
Talk No Jutsu.
I actually have not watched Naruto, but I know about this like thing that apparently Naruto will just like talk to villains, and like
whenever Rasengan doesn't work, first he's got to try out Rasengan. If it doesn't work, then he does Talk No Jutsu.
I've never heard of Talk No Jutsu. Is it just like a fandom in joke?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like he'll bond with the villain. You're like, you've seen the Naruto versus Pain fight.
That's true. Yeah, there was a lot of talk. That was a great fight though.
He beats the shit out of Pain, and then he meets Nagato, and he's like, we could be friends. And then he convinces Nagato to be a good guy and like resurrect the Leaf Village and whatever.
I don't know if I remember that.
What do you mean you don't remember that? You don't remember their whole big talk while they were like in the tree and like Conan's there and Nagato's in the big fucking machine thing?
Which one's
keeping him alive?
Which one's Nagato again?
Pain, the guy who controls Pain.
Are you telling me that Naruto and Dominic Toretto are the same character?
Yes.
Because both of them always try to talk to their villains, and then they become family, right?
Yeah. But yeah, it's been quite a few years since I was reading the Naruto manga.
I want Naruto to say that you don't disrespect my family.
Okay, but you know what the best part about that is? Is Nagato is actually part of the Uzumaki clan that Naruto is in.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
I don't think they revealed that part until like much later, but yeah.
Oh, thanks for the spoiler, bro.
Oh, shush.
What do you mean, shush? That sounds like a big spoiler.
It's not a big spoiler.
What the literally, like, hey, Naruto's related to this really big villain, but you don't find out until way later. Like,
they're in the same clan, like fucking like how, like, who cares?
Does that not mean they're related?
Well, in some way, like they're like distant cousins or whatever, but they're same clan. But it's not like it's his long lost brother that's like some ultimate twist ending.
I guess. I don't know.
It's like you just realize, oh, they're the same clan. It's like realizing fucking, I don't fucking know, like the Uchiha clan, like they're distant cousins. Who cares? Sasuke's family's murdered or whatever. And to be honest, you should have finished Naruto, so it's not a spoiler because you just haven't done your due diligence.
Hey, shut up! I'll get back to it.
You started it, got to the fucking 5 Kage summit, and then stopped for like years.
Yeah, it's been a good few years now. But no, I was
You got him so upset he turned into Patrick.
What?
You got him so upset he turned into Patrick?
Shut up! Shut up, SpongeBob!
I don't get how you could stop reading it at the 5 Kage summit. That's a great arc.
I just get distracted. I just start doing other things. It's not because I lose interest. You know what it's like with the video games, man. It's the same thing.
Okay, but that's just work getting in the way for video games.
It's not always work, bro. Sometimes you just start doing other shit.
Yes, sometimes, yeah. But like, I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom just because mostly work. I was just like, fuck it.
Uh-huh.
Honestly,
Octopath Traveler 2, I just got worn out on. It's so long.
Honestly, I've got like kind of a, maybe not a topic, but like maybe like a statement to make about that. Because honestly, like, I really like Tears of the Kingdom 2 as well. But like, I find it so like, maybe it's just because like maybe it's like my age now or like how my life is. But I almost feel like I prefer games nowadays that have like a more structured, like beginning and end, that you can you can play it and make progress. I almost feel like I prefer those games nowadays, because like I just kind of feel like if I boot up Tears of the Kingdom and just like it feels like I want to have enough time so I can like do something in it, and I feel like I don't always have that time. Like it feels like other games are just faster, like just to boot up and play for a bit. Like
well, it's the whole open world thing, I think.
Yeah, like I think to me, open worlds aren't really that attractive to me anymore. I don't want those.
Well, honestly,
I get like decision paralysis, essentially.
It sounds to me like you just don't have the time, which is fine. You're an adult, and like obviously, like you tend to get more busy as an adult. But that's all that sounds like to me. It just sounds like you don't have the time for a game like Tears of the Kingdom. You wanna play something.
Yes.
You want to play something that's more cut and dry. Something that's like maybe you can like, play online matches or play like a run in Isaac or something.
Well, like I'm getting really into the new Pikmin game. I picked that one up, and like that's just a single player game. It's not open world, but like I can like I would have had I have time like after work and before work to play games. I just don't do it. Like, but I and like not when I had like Tears of the Kingdom, but I'll boot up like I've been booting up Pikmin, and been booting up Street Fighter 6. Like, so I don't know. It just feels like nowadays, yeah. Like, I think it's the kind of the decision paralysis thing. Maybe that Trey was talking about. It's just like I'm not huge on open world games anymore. Like, maybe not, at least not the ones that are like Tears of the Kingdom, where it almost feels like it's so open and like I think Elden Ring worked for me because at least like almost every single like interaction, like there's a bunch of bosses around that worked for me, I think. But like Tears is just like, I don't know, I guess the shrines just don't grab me in the same way. Like, they're cool, and I still really respect the game for like how it's designed, because it's designed extremely well. But maybe I think it's just not for me anymore.
I'm getting old, bro.
I think I'm more on what Justin was saying. I don't have the time to fully enjoy Tears of the Kingdom right now because I'm just too swamped with everything, and I would love to have like 2 days slotted or 3 days slotted to just fucking binge it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly. It's so,
because now I've taken too long of a break to where like I don't know what I was doing. Now I know I'm in Goron City and I'm just stuck there and I don't know what to do next.
That's exactly where I am.
But you guys played it a lot more than me. I was yeah, I mean, you guys know I was playing it in like different means. We'll leave it at that. And it's like, I don't know, like I love the game and I want to play more of it, but I don't really want to play it in that way.
Yeah. But yeah, Tears of the Kingdom, it's just too much for me to do with so little time that I have. So it's easier to boot up something like I've been playing a lot of Overwatch with my brother right now. So it's just easier to play like 2 or 3 games or however long I do play, because there's like, I play a match and I can decide when I don't want to play matches anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
I guess I could do that with Zelda, but you don't feel like there's like, you're putting like, there's no end to it, I guess. It's more like you're putting like a bookmark or something, so it doesn't feel finished. Like your session doesn't feel finished is what I guess I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I think that's kind of how I feel about it too. And it probably is partially just because I don't have enough time. Like it just feels like, yeah, I want enough. I have time, but like I don't have time. Like
I want to feel like my gaming session has concluded. Like I have to do like a dungeon or something to conclude the session, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Like I've done something. But with Tears of the Kingdom doesn't necessarily even have that kind of thing. It's just like you might just wander around and find a shrine, and like the shrine doesn't really have that kind of like, I guess, ending that you want, I guess.
Yeah, I need some sort of climax, I guess, is what I'm fishing for.
It almost feels like, yeah.
Don't say you're fishing for it, bro. That sounds sus.
A lot of times you just play Tears of the Kingdom and it feels like you just didn't do anything significant. Like,
yeah, I think the last 2 or 3 times I played, it felt like that. Like I hit up shrines and shit, which was cool. I like doing shrines and all, but like every once in a while, I'm just like, I didn't really do anything.
Yeah, like 90%.
I think that's why. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Justin.
I was just gonna say 90% of your game time is honestly just gonna be running around, like dicking around, not doing anything. It's just sightseeing. I have this. I remember when I was playing Breath of the Wild back when that came out. I remember I had one day, and I remember this specifically because I posted about it on Facebook. I played one day, 12 hours straight, and I made literally 0 progress. I got like a horse.
Jesus.
I got like a horse and I explored around, and I probably got some shrines, but other than that, like I made like no like actual like game progress.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what these games are like. Personally, I don't mind it. I just love having a good time and exploring the world because I think it's beautiful, and that's good enough for me. But I can definitely see where you guys are coming from.
I like it. I just don't like that I can only do that for like an hour, essentially, I guess.
Yeah, that's basically my thing too. Like I think the game's great, and like I think it's designed extremely well. It's just maybe doesn't fit my lifestyle anymore. Is what I'm saying. It's not necessarily what I'm looking for in a game anymore. Maybe.
Yeah, and there's also just open world fatigue as well.
I guess I don't
just
really play a little
sprinkle of it.
Yeah.
I don't play a lot of it either. It's just I feel like every game now has to have like some sort of like open world entry into it now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's too many open world games. A lot of games are using it just for the sake of it, and like a lot of
it's weird because I don't think people understand what they want by open world. Because like I really saw it with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, is that you may want open world, but I think what people want is non-linear. Because with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, you could go anywhere you wanted to, but Gym 1 was still Gym 1. Gym 2 was still Gym 2. You could go straight to 8, sure. But I think people wanted like the non-linear gameplay where like gyms scaled up with you type thing, because that's what I was kind of expecting. Maybe that's just a fault on me, but I think that's more what people want rather than just having open world.
I didn't even know that. I still haven't really played Scarlet and Violet much. I actually thought you could still do the gyms in any order, to be honest.
I mean,
you
can. You can. There's just no level scaling. Like I just assumed there was gonna be level scaling, and there isn't. I actually did like the second gym, second last, because I just didn't go over there.
Oh yeah, well that's
and
what
they were still like level 18, and like I was like level 50, and like.
Yeah, well that's what I mean. Like I thought they were gonna scale with you.
No, they don't do that.
That's what I was
they probably
saying.
should for the next game if they're gonna give you that option.
Yeah, what the fuck? I want them to get away from open world. Like I don't like they. I think Game Freak either needs more time to develop their games, or they need to like fucking scale their games down.
I think a Pokemon open world game could be great. It's just I don't think the Pokemon company gives Game Freak enough time to actually make one. Like that, I don't think you can make one in like the year or so dev cycle that they have.
They should start. Honestly, what they should start doing is they should start setting up like separate teams. They should have like 2 or 3 teams, and each one will release a game like the other year. Kind of like how.
Well, I think they do that. I think like
really?
the A team was working on. Yeah, I think they do actually have second teams now, and then eventually once they're finished, they just join the other team.
I think that's what kind of they're getting towards, because I mean they did introduce Ilka with the Gen 4 remake, so maybe they
that was just an
outsource,
I guess. Yeah, but yeah
that was just an outsource though. I don't think that's not like an internal Game Freak team. I don't think.
No, but they could like revisit that idea, or like just get that going.
Yeah, as far as I know, I haven't heard anything about this. But if they are doing that, like that would be nice. Like, is it a new thing? Like, are they just starting that now, or has that been a thing for a while?
I think Team A was working on Arceus for a while, and then the Team B was working on the other game, whatever it was at the time.
Scarlet and Violet?
Sword and Shield? Scarlet Violet, probably? I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, even still, it seems like they haven't been given enough time. To be fair, both games released pretty close to each other, didn't they?
What's that? Arceus and
Scarlet and Violet?
Scarlet Violet? Yeah, I think they were like 6 months apart or something like that.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think Arceus released in like January, early in the year, and then
and there was also
I think Scarlet Violet had their late year one.
There was also Gen 4 remake that released just before it, right? Or was it just
Gen 4 remake I think was released 2 months prior to Arceus.
Yeah, and Gen 4 remake was outsourced. And then whatever the fuck it's called, Arceus. Yeah, Arceus was the separate team from Scarlet and Violet?
I think so, yeah.
I also thought the idea of Arceus was to kind of test the waters with the idea of an open world ahead of Scarlet and Violet, right?
Yeah, and then they just suddenly had Scarlet Violet.
Yeah.
I think that worked a lot better because the whole point of the game got better for an open world. Because rather than fighting or even really having a focus on battling at all, the whole point was you were supposed to you were like an explorer. You were trying to you were making the Pokedex. You were studying these Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
So that concept, that gameplay loop works better as an open world game rather than keeping the same one that they always have, except now it's open.
It's open.
Yeah, but you can do that. It's just I don't think they really. It kind of felt like they just kind of threw open world on top of what they already had going. I don't know.
Yeah, and that's exactly why I haven't finished Scarlet and Violet. You said that you say that they're pretty good games. You had a good time. I have not been able to enjoy Scarlet and Violet. Every time I boot it up, it's just I have such a dreadful time with it.
No, I don't think the game is that good. I find myself liking it more than Sword and Shield pretty much solely because I like the characters better and the story is a bit better.
Mm-hmm.
and so I find it more engaging in that sense. And so I enjoyed the game more than Scarlet and Violet, or Sword and Shield, just because of that. But
Yeah, well, Sword and Shield is such a low bar. It's not easy. It's not hard to beat that.
yeah,
I think I enjoyed Scarlet and
I
Violet
just-
so much because I hadn't played a main series Pokemon since like X and Y, and I played X and Y late into its cycle. Like
Oh.
I think Ultra Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield was on the horizon when I fucking finally played X and Y.
Oh, so you did? You said you did enjoy Scarlet and Violet?
Yeah, I enjoyed Scarlet and Violet,
Oh.
but I think that was just because I enjoyed playing a mainline Pokemon game again.
Oh shit!
I think I always compared it to Sword and Shield 2. You said it was a low bar, Justin. And I think I've ranted about this on the podcast before, so I guess I won't do it again. But I was actually like, I don't know if insulted is the right word.
Offended?
Maybe it is the right word. I was almost kind of insulted with how the Sword and Shield treats you in regards to like the narrative of the game.
Oh yeah, because you're kind of just there, right? Like,
Yeah, like they just tell you you're too young for this. Focus on your gyms. Like
Yeah,
there's a whole part of the game where there's fucking like there's like Gigantamax Pokemon just like running around in the field, and the champion, I forget his name now. Leon, I think, right?
Leon, yeah.
Yeah, the champion is like, oh, I'll go deal with this. You just go do your gym stuff. Like, I'm cool. I'm the cool champion. I'm so strong. You don't have to be involved in this.
That's right. I do remember that. Yeah, shit literally starts happening, and then they're just like, "No, you just keep going. You just go get your badges. It's fine."
But
And
then
they-
it gets to the end of the game and they're like, okay, well, like now you have to be involved in it somehow. So here, now fight Eternatus now. Like,
You know what's funny is that like in real life, that's probably how it should go down. You shouldn't have a 10-year-old fighting all these
I
like
mean,
master
yeah.
criminals and all that. But in
Yeah.
game, yeah, I would imagine that'd be pretty fucking annoying.
I mean, it's a video game. Fucking 10-year-olds save the world all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Like 10
So like,
10-year-olds are the new 20-year-olds in video games.
Apparently,
it's a Japanese RPG, man. These kids fight fucking God all the time. So
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
oh yeah. So I pulled up the release dates for the Pokemon projects last couple of years. The Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, Gen 4 remakes, November 19th, 21. Legends Arceus, January 28th, 2022,
Mhm.
and then Pokemon Scarlet Violet were November 18th, 2022.
Damn.
So yeah, they had a pretty tight cycle through those three games.
Yeah, so even if they had separate teams working on those, like they were pretty much working on them all together.
Yeah, and like even
Yeah.
new Pokemon Snap was earlier that year where the Gen 4 remakes
I
came.
mean, if they did,
that was also outsourced though too.
oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, true. Well, yeah, it's
Namco-
Bandai Namco that we
Namco
talked
made
about
that
last
one,
time.
Yeah, but going forward, I really hope that I really hope Game Freak takes the idea of having multiple development teams and but putting them on their own cycles, on separate cycles, you know, instead of just having them like make games so they can release games like quickly like that. Like kind of like Infinity Ward and Treyarch used to do with Call of Duty. I don't know if they're still like that.
They also have Sledgehammer and Raven Software for that too now.
Yeah.
So they have like 4 different development teams working on it.
Yeah, like the
I was
way
gonna
I
say
feel,
something
I feel
like
like
that,
I feel like the way they do it is pretty efficient, and I think Game Freak could probably take a note from that book. Have one development team release a game one year, and then the other team release the next game like the following year. So each group can have 2 or 3 years to work on their own game. And I feel like that would help. That they would be able to crank out much more quality games like that.
You would hope so, but even COD is fucking chalked.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking play Call of Duty.
Cow would do
Ah,
it.
At most,
they're getting too extra over there.
Yeah, at most, I used to play zombies, and I didn't play zombies past fucking Black Ops, so. Which is like way bare bones zombies, apparently.
Yeah, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 was the last.
What?
I think.
I didn't
good
even
one.
hear about that one.
Yeah, well, it's modern because
Was it called?
they have the Modern Warfare trilogy again. So they already had Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3 back in the day,
Mhm.
and now they're doing it again as like I guess quasi remakes. I'm not too sure how that actually works, but they released one in 2019 that's called Modern Warfare. Then they released one
Oh,
last
okay.
year that's Modern Warfare 2, and then this year they're releasing Modern Warfare 3.
So are they actually just full on remakes, or are they kind of their own game?
They're like
Are they like reimaginings?
remakes, yeah, kind of reimagining type thing.
Oh, okay.
As far as I'm aware, anyways. I haven't actually played through like the campaigns to see if they're the exact same or not, but I think they're actually reimaginings.
That's so dumb. I don't know. I have no interest in Call of Duty. Like, zombies used to be fun, and then it got just too fucking crazy. I tried watching a video on the story and the lore of zombies, and it is so fucking insane now. Like,
the zombie story is so convoluted. I'm not even caught up on it because I think it puts because I think the original story is actually still like technically ongoing, but like also not at the same time.
I don't even want to know what you mean by original story. Wasn't there like a whole bunch of like timeline shit and like different dimensions?
Yeah. So that's called like the Ether story.
Oh, there's
Ether story.
Yeah, like Ether, like yeah. So that's the story, the main story that everyone knows and loves. And then there's I can't even explain it. It's just too much.
Yeah, don't even try.
Like it would take a whole podcast to fucking do it. Because I think there's actually videos that are like an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's one of the videos I was watching, and I only made it like halfway through before my brain was like ready to explode. And I don't think I remember any of what I heard because it was just so convoluted. The zombie story puts Kingdom Hearts and Metal Gear Solid together to shame. That's fucking ridiculous. What do you mean, damn, Steven? You don't even know how crazy Kingdom Hearts gets. You've only played up to 2.
Yeah, but I've heard about it, and I've played Metal Gear. And also, Metal Gear is not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've heard that Metal Gear is pretty convoluted. I've only played the first game.
See if I can sort of find it. So,
do you think you could explain each of those stories in 5 minutes or less?
So,
don't spoil anything.
No. Just yes or no. Do you think you could explain the Metal Gear Solid timeline in like 5 minutes or less, or maybe even 10 minutes to give gracious time?
10 minutes, maybe? I don't know.
Justin, what do you think about Kingdom Hearts? Do you think you could explain it within 5 to 10 minutes?
Maybe 10 minutes, maybe.
At least a baseline. You don't have to get into like every single like detail, but to be like, okay, this is how it starts and how you understand it type thing, I guess.
Yeah, I'd say if I took the time beforehand to really streamline and write down my thoughts and like write the notes and just come at you with like an actual like efficient way to explain it, then I could probably explain it in 10 minutes.
That's not too bad.
I wouldn't say Metal Gear is like, well, it's less convoluted. Like, it's just fucking insane. Like, it's just like Kojima's a nut with some of the things he thinks of. Like, even Death Stranding is just like,
oh, dude, Death Stranding is crazy. Like,
maybe we should do that all as homework. We should all take each game. You do Kingdom Hearts, Justin. I'll do COD Zombies. Steve, you'll do Metal Gear Solid, and see if we can all fit this. Make a storyline that can be explained in under 10 minutes.
Well, I'm still planning to play Metal Gear. I don't want to get spoiled.
I'll try to keep it spoiler free as possible. If I can, I just won't do it.
No. You don't have to get into like the nitty gritties or anything. Just kind of give like a baseline, like, hey, this is how the story is, you know. And oh fuck, I don't even know how you'd actually do that.
Yeah, no, that would be incredible. To not spoil anything, like, it's impossible.
Well, I could just like say like what order the games are in, like timeline wise, and what like a baseline of like the series that isn't particularly spoilery, I guess. Do they? Like, it's just kind of common knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be quite the task for I think any of the games.
You know, this actually reminds me of something I've been meaning to follow up on YouTube. There was a person on YouTube who was working on a Kingdom Hearts timeline video. It was supposed to be like a 2-hour video or something, like super in depth. They had like a whole ass trailer for the release. I don't know if it ever released. I actually wanted to look into that.
I think that's crazy about the COD Zombie story is that you have to piece together like the first like 2 or 3 games of storyline until they finally start hand feeding it to you.
Holy fuck.
And like once they even start hand feeding it to you, you still have like so many stupid questions. You're like, why?
Mm-hmm. So there's a playlist by a user on YouTube called Everglow who does lots of like lore videos on Kingdom Hearts. He has a playlist called New 2023 Kingdom Hearts Timeline. Guess how many videos are in this playlist?
40.
No.
Double or triple digits?
Triple.
100.
I'm gonna go with 179.
Okay, well that's a little that's a little high. There's 100.
125.
Ooh, you got close, Steven.
120.
I'll do whatever. It's close enough. There's 122 videos in this playlist, and they were all around the 30-minute mark. Some of them are
Okay, Justin,
some of them are even an hour.
insanity.
Some of them are even an hour.
I want you to watch all of those before our next podcast.
There's not even enough time in the week for that.
No, but you're not going into work this week.
You know what the even more fucked shit with the COD zombie storyline
What's
is?
that?
Is
That
that
it exists?
you have to discover some story details through ciphers, and well, you gotta solve
like Bill
they're
Cipher?
just like no, like ciphers that are like word puzzles essentially.
Oh, okay.
So like I'll give you like binary code. That's a cipher essentially.
Oh, like puzzles that are in like the map or whatever.
Yeah, so you'll have to find these like notes that have like writing on it or whatever, and it'll be like a cipher, like a secret code, and then you have to translate it to real life. And sometimes the developers will fuck with you, and they'll be like, okay, so this is your cipher, but by the way, I made a cipher within a cipher. So like there's
God.
some things that are double ciphered, so you'll have to cipher it into something else, and then you'll just have to guess that you did it right with the right cipher, and then cipher that one, the solution, with another cipher, and then get the solution that way.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's absolutely disgusting, some of the shit that they do. And it won't be like they'll do that for some of the stupidest shit too. It won't even be like, oh, you get a big reveal when you solve it. No, it'll be like a stupid quote that'll be like, oh, okay, well, this character did this thing at this certain time or whatever. And it's like, is that really that relevant?
No,
It is now.
No, it's fucking not.
Like it'll be like, oh, well, this character had an affair in their marriage. And it's just like, did I really care about that? Does it really change anything to do with the whole overarching story? Probably not.
Yeah, I'm getting chased by hordes of zombies right now. I don't give a fuck. It's like,
I like the way they hide the story in COD Zombies though, but holy fuck, yeah, some of them are just stupid.
yeah, that's a little overkill. Like, it's kind of cool that they have like little puzzles like that and little like tricky ways to like figure out like little bits of the lore, but it's like, make it more interesting than that.
Yeah, and they've been doing that for like a long time. I think they've done it since like World at War Zombies.
Oh damn, really?
Yeah, they've always been doing it, and like even
Wasn't World of War? Well, that's the first one, right?
yeah, the first one that had zombies.
Yeah, was there?
But yeah,
was there lore in the original? Like that was like Nazi zombies. That's like old school.
yeah.
was
So
there actually
if
lore
you're
back
thinking
then?
of if you're thinking of Nocturne Toten, like the very very first map,
Mhm.
there was no lore. But as soon as like the second map comes out in Virg, there is lore.
Oh, okay.
That's when it starts.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, Nocturne.
I mean, that's not when the story starts, but that's when they start telling a story.
I don't know. I kind of miss playing zombies. Honestly, I think that's low key why I've been trying to get you guys to buy Killing Floor.
Just
Oh.
buy Black Ops 3 then.
How much is it?
He wants to play with us. I'll pick up Killing Floor eventually.
I'd pick
just
up
been-
Black Ops 3 if you
I've
wanted to
just
play
been
that.
making. I've been making a bunch of purchases lately. Like
Black Ops 3 is $80, bro. Killing Floor was on sale for 10.
I'm telling you right now, Black Ops 3 always goes on sale like at least once a month with all the DLCs for
I'd
27
probably rather
bucks.
play Killing Floor, to be honest. Anyway, actually, I think my voice is starting to go, and I'm just getting over being sick. So I think we probably should end the podcast here.
All right, we can wrap
Oh,
up.
damn.
Spare
But,
your,
but I gotta bring up one thing to keep the streak going. Gotta say one thing.
No,
I think I know. I think
please
I know what
don't.
this is. Are we not we're not breaking the streak today? We're not breaking the curse?
Elon Musk.
Oh no.
Nothing about him. Just gotta mention him.
What did he do?
Did he do anything?
Nothing. We need to keep the streak
Um,
going. So there, his voice, his name was mentioned in our podcast.
No, I'm cutting it out.
Why?
No.
Then it won't have existed.
Yo,
Elon Musk.
I just went to his X page. I hate saying that. What? Okay, why does his bio just says Blades of Glory now, which is a movie?
Oh, that's the
I thought it was
close-
Blaze of Glory.
It's Blaze of Glory. Yeah, that's the like the motto or like the tagline for X.
Blades of Glory, but isn't that a fucking skate figure movie with like
Yes.
Who's in that again?
Will
I was
Ferrell.
gonna say that's Will Ferrell.
Oh, it is
Is it-
Blades of Glory.
Yeah.
I thought Blaze of Glory was the
No, it
X
is
motto or whatever.
it is Blaze of Glory, but Blades of Glory. He's probably trying to be funny.
Of course he is.
Oh, Jesus.
Look what he put for his location. He put XD.
I can't. Can we just wrap up, please?
This fucking guy. All right, let's wrap up. Wait, did he said he's going to WWE with a fighting style.
No, it's just that's enough. We're wrapping it up. This was the Sofa Taters podcast. Thanks for watching, guys. All our links are in the description. Actually, not there in the description, but they're there.
Bye bye.
They're on screen. All right, see ya.
Bitch.